Hello students, welcome to today's class. How are you doing today? Well, I hope that you have had a wonderful day today. And yeah, I am looking forward to have a beautiful class with you guys today. Let us begin. Do you know who these characters are? Well, these are Todd, Count Moon, and Jinx. They live in the spooky town. Count Moon wants to open his ketchup company called as the Spooky Company, and Todd and Jinx are here to help them. So let us help these three together and let's help Todd and Jinx to help Spooky. Okay, let's begin. Like I said, Count Moon wants to start a ketchup company. Todd says, well, that sounds amazing, but how can I help? He says, let's start by making some posters for the companies. He says, yes, let's arrange the item needed for the posters, right? How many bottles of glue do Count Moon and Todd have? Let us count and write the number. Okay, 1, 2, and 3, correct. So let's write down 3 first. And how many does Todd have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So 3 and 5. Now, who has more bottles of glue? 3 or 5? Very good. 5 is more, right? And 3 is fewer than 5, correct? So yes, 5 is more. So Todd has more bottles, right? And who has fewer bottles? Count Moon has fewer bottles, okay? Let's try this one. You have to compare the numbers and place the terms in their correct positions. Group A has how many colors and Group B has how many colors, right? So yeah, paint tubes, let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 10. So 10, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 is more, right? So group A has more and group B has fewer paint tube or color bottles. Okay, nice work, you guys. Let's move to the next one. You have to compare and sort the number of pens. Okay, 4 pens is fewer, 7 pens is more. 4 pens is fewer, 7 pens is more. We're comparing them with each other, right? So definitely 7 is a bigger number than 4. Hence 4 is in fewer and 7 is in more. You have to select the image that shows more than 6 markers. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This has 6 markers. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is more than 6, right? Very good, you guys. Nicely done. Which image shows more than 5 but fewer than 8? So you should have more than 5 but fewer than 8, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has 5 only, so not an option. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. More than 5 but less than 8. That is fewer than 8. So this will work, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, this will not work. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This has 9 crayons, which is more than 8, right? I am supposed to have fewer than 8. So only option that works is option number B. Okay, let's try. Very good. Let's try the next one. It says compare the number of given paper clips. Okay, Count Moon has how many paper clips? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 paper clips. Todd has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 paper clips, right? So Count Moon has how many more paper clips than Todd? Very good. So Count Moon has 3 paper clips more than Todd. Okay, let's try this one. It says Group A, Group B have pencils, right? Group A has fewer pencils or more pencils? As we can clearly see, more pencils, right? But how many more? That we will understand if we count the numbers, correct? So let's begin counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Group A has 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Group B has 6, right? So, of course, Group B has less, that is 2 fewer than Group A. If it was other way around, if it wrote Group A, so I would write Group A has 2 more than Group B. Okay, so both ways it can be written. Congratulations. Now we have all the items. So let's do it. Let's make the poster. Okay. And that we will do in here. See, Spooky Company. Can you see the posters? We did a great job in the first activity, and that is all. I'll see you in the next. Bye bye. Take care. Welcome to the second activity. Remember, we were helping Count Moon make the Spooky Company, that is his own tomato ketchup's company, right? Well, how have you ever used stickers or glitters? We are going to use these to make our posters more beautiful, okay? Let's decorate the posters with stickers and glitters. Todd says, I love glitters. Let's get started. You have to compare and match the correct terms. Group A has how many stickers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? So 9. Group B has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So of course group A has fewer stickers whereas group B has more. And then we give it a check. Nice work. Let's move to the next. It says compare the number of given stickers. Okay. So as I can see here, the smiley stickers are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the star stickers are more 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So of course 8 is fewer, right, stickers, then 9 star stickers, which is more. So I'm going to do this and this. Very good. And then fewer stickers. Awesome work, you guys. Let's move to the next question. It says group A has blank bottles in group B. Let's write down the number for both groups. How many bottles of glitters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 12 bottles of glitters here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 bottles of glitter here. So group A definitely has more, right? But how many more? 4 more, because when I count from 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's 4 more places, right? So 4 more bottles than group B. Nice work. Let's try the fourth one. It says which image has 2 more markers than the given image. Now in the given image, how many markers do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So 2 more, that means I should have 6 markers, right? So which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This has clearly. Let's count for this one as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Not this, right? Just this one. And that is correct. Nice work, you guys. Let's move to the next screen, which says, yay, our posters are ready. And yes, let's start pasting them now. Todd is having so much fun learning as well as making the posters. That is all for this activity. I'll see you shortly in the next one. Bye-bye. Take care. Welcome back to another activity. While making posters and pasting them, we met so many people who wanted to buy ketchup, right? So let's start selling them. Now that we have publicized, let's start selling. That's what Count Moon says. He says, while pasting the posters, we met so many people who wanted to buy the ketchup. Todd says, then what are we waiting for? Let's begin. Now here comes Jinx. She says, I want to help too. Todd says, yes, let's get started. It's great, right, if we have help? So we are comparing the number of ketchup packets in the first one. Okay. 5 and 9. 5 is definitely fewer, correct? Very good. And 9 ketchup packets, that is more. So you write more there. You have to compare using a number line. Okay. 5 on the number line comes before and 9 on the number line comes afterwards, right? So what is a number line? A number line is line marked with numbers at equal distances from each other, correct? That means the distance between 1 and 2 is same, 2 and 3 is same, and so on, correct? So how many packets of ketchup did Todd sell? 5. And Jinx? 9. So how many packets can you say that Jinx is selling? Is she more or less? Well, more, right? So 9 is greater than 5. Okay? And in this one I say dash is smaller than dash. Well, 5 is smaller then 9. So we will write 9 here, 5 here, 5 here, and 9 here. This is a number line, right? If you move towards the right, you go on to the greater number. If you move towards the left, you go on to the smaller number, right? Why isn't any box on the top of the number 0? Because 0 means nothing. So there is no box placed there, right? Above 1, there is one box placed. Above 2, 2, 3, 3, and so on and so forth, right? So if the number is on the right side of another number, it is definitely greater. And if it is on the left side of another number, it is definitely smaller. So can you tell me which number is greater than 10? Greater than 10, you'll move towards the right, right? So 11, 12, 13, and so on. These numbers are greater than 10. And which number is smaller than 10? 9, 8, 7. These are all smaller than 10. Now let's see. Todd and Jinx both are selling bottles of ketchup. Todd has sold 6. Jinx has sold 8. 8 is greater than 6, right? And 6 is smaller than 8. So that's what you write, okay? So how many bottles did Jinx sell more? Of course, Jinx sold more bottles, right? But how many more? Sold 2 more than Todd. Nice work. Let's move to the next question. The next question is what? It says who sold more packets of ketchup, right? So who sold more packets of ketchup? In this picture, we can see that Jinx sold 14, right? And Todd sold 16. So who sold more? Of course, Todd. Well, nice work, you guys. Moving to the next one, we are supposed to compare the numbers and place them in the correct positions. The two numbers that I have dots in is 11 and 16. When the number is on the left, it is a smaller number, right? So 11 is a smaller number. 16 is a greater number. And then you see, nice work. Let's move to the next one. It says who sold fewer bottles of ketchup? 8 and 16, right? Jinx sold 8 and Todd sold 16. So who sold fewer? Well, let's not answer it directly. Let's compare. 16 is greater than 8, right? And 8 is lesser than 16. So if I want to write, I can also write lesser or I can also write smaller. Okay. So who sold more? Of course, Todd sold more and Jinx sold fewer bottles than Todd. Okay, let's look at this situation. In here, Todd says that I sold 7 packets of ketchup today and Jinx says she sold 13. So 7 is definitely less, right? And 13 is more. So Jinx sold more than Todd. Why? Because Todd sold 7 and Jinx sold 13. 13 is more than 7. Okay, you have to select the smaller number here, 8 and 13. Which is a smaller number? Of course, 8. Very good. Why 8 is a smaller number? Because 13 is on the right side of the number line, right? And 8 is on the left. Nice work, you guys. Compare the numbers and match the following. Let's try to make a number line and compare it on the number line. Okay. So I'll start my number line with 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So as I can see, 7 is on the left, so it is smaller, right? And 18 is on the right, so it is greater. Hence, 7 can be matched with smaller and 18 with the greater ones. Nice work. Let's try the next one. It says Todd is saying I sold 6 bottles of ketchup. Jinx says I sold 1 more than 5. Now 1 more than 5 is 6, right? So both of them have sold 6 bottles each. So they have sold what? Equal number of bottles, correct? No one has sold more or no one has sold less. They have both sold equal. Here it says who sold an equal number of packets as Count Moon. Count Moon sold 6, right? Todd also sold 6 because Jinx sold 16. That means they are not equal. Todd and Count Moon are equal. Nice work. Let's try the next one. It says I sold fewer packets than 9 packets, right? And I sold more than 9. So everything that is towards the left of the 9 is smaller than 9, and everything that is towards the right of the 9 is greater than 9. Let's see here. You have to select all numbers that are smaller than 7. 7 is right here on the number line, right? So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 0 is here, 5 is here. These numbers are smaller than 7. You have to compare and sort the numbers. You want to put the numbers greater than 10 here and smaller than 10 here. Greater than 10, everything that comes after 10, right? 14 comes after 10, 18 comes after 10, 20 comes after 10. Smaller than 10 will be the numbers that come before 10. So 0, 4, 7. These are all smaller than 10. Nice work. Okay, here Count Moon says I sold 13 packets. Jinx says I 10. And Todd sold 6 packets. So on the number line 6, 10 and 14, right? So this is the number of packets Todd sold, Jinx sold and Count Moon, right? The number 13 is to the right of both numbers 6 and 10, right? So it is greatest. 13 is greatest in here, correct? The number 10 is in between, right? And the number 6 is smallest because it is the smallest as it is to the left of both 13 and 10, right? Okay, which is the smallest and the greatest? Greatest would be 13. This is smallest. Okay, so let's put it down in here as well. So 12, 14 and 18. 18 goes as the greatest number because it is to the right of all the numbers that I have, and 12 goes as the smallest because it is to the left of both the numbers that I have, right? Nice work. Amongst the numbers that are marked, which number is the greatest? 8, 10, 13, 16. Amongst all of them that are marked, 16 is to the extreme right, right? So 16 will be the greatest number that we have here. Okay, nice work, you guys. Let's try the next one. It says which of these numbers is smallest? 11, 15, 20 and 9. When I write them on a number line, 9 will come first, right? Then will come 11, then 15 somewhere, and then 20. Since 9 is to the extreme left, it is the smallest number on the number line. Well, congratulations. The Spooky Company is a huge success because you guys have sold so many ketchup bottles successfully. Well, that is all for this activity. I'll see you in the next. Bye bye. Take care. Welcome to another activity where we are trying to make Spooky Company amazingly huge success. We have to compare the numbers and the place terms in the correct positions. 12 and 15 are the two numbers marked on the number line, right? 12 is a smaller number because it is towards the left, and 15 is the greater number. Giving it a check. Nice work. Select all the numbers that are greater than 17. Now, when you see all the numbers that are to the right of 17 will be greater than it. After 17 to the right comes 18, 19, 20. So in the options I have an 18 and a 20. And these two are my correct options. Nice work, you guys. Let's try the third one. It says compare and sort the numbers as greater than 13 and smaller than 13. This is 13 on my number line. Everything that comes towards the left of it will be smaller than it, right? So here 0 comes to the left of it and 7 comes to the left of it. Whereas 14 and 18 come to the right of it. So 18 and 14 are greater than 13. Whereas 0 and 7 are smaller than 8, right? Awesome. Nice work. See? Nicely done. Let's look at the next question. It says compare the numbers and place the terms in their correct positions. So 14, 10 and 20 are different numbers that I see, right? 14 and 10 both are to the left of 20. So 20 becomes the greatest. 14 and 20 both are to the right of 10. So 10 becomes the smallest. And see, nicely done, you guys. Well done. Congratulations. Let's try the fifth one. Amongst the numbers that are marked, which number is the smallest? 10, 11, 17, 13 and 17, right? Amongst all the numbers that are marked to the extreme left, I have 10. So 10 is the smallest here. Congratulations, good job on answering all the spooky questions. That is all for this activity. I'll meet you soon in the next one. Bye bye. Take care. Welcome to the final activity of today's class. The Spooky Company is a huge hit in the spooky town. People have started asking for home deliveries now, and that is what we are doing in this activity. We are helping Count Moon, Todd, and Jinx do the home deliveries. Let's start home deliveries then. Todd says, yes, let's go. Who has to deliver a greater number of packets? Count Moon has 13 packets. Todd has 7. So Count Moon has to deliver a greater number of packets than Todd, right? So I'll write Count Moon in my first blank, Todd in my second blank, right? But this sentence is too long. So is there a shorter way to represent it? Well, let's try. There is, and it reminds me of an old story. So let's look at what the old story is. Many moons ago, there lived Mr. Alligator. I am a green guy. My name is Alligator. So, can you see? This is Mr. Alligator. I am always hungry, but I only eat the number that is greater. I open my mouth to eat the greater number snack, and to the smaller number, I turn my back. So, this is a story and this is a rhyme that will help us, write and represent smaller and greater numbers in a very shorter way. So let's help Mr. Alligator choose the numbers he should eat. But before that, let's read the story once again. I am a green guy. My name is Mr. Alligator. I am always hungry, but I only eat the number that is greater. I open my mouth to eat the greater number snack, and to the smaller number snack, I turn my back. So let's see. Okay? Can you see this is alligator's mouth? He has opened his mouth to the number that is bigger. How? Let's count the number from group A and group B. Group B has 6, right? And group B has 9. So Mr. Alligator has opened his mouth towards the greater number and turned his back towards the smaller number. So I write 6 is smaller than 9. That is 6 is smaller than 9. See? Easy, right? This is a statement which is long, but representing it like this is smaller, correct? Nice. Let's try the next one. It says, which one of these should I eat? Group A has 12, right? And group B has 8. Mr. Alligator will open his mouth towards the bigger number. So 12 is greater or more than 8, right? So I write 12 is greater than 8. Nice work. Let's try another one. It says, which one should I eat? Now, alligator gets confused, right? Why confused? Because both yellow and red are 12, right? 12 jars and 12 bottles, correct? So both numbers here are equal, and since Mr. Alligator is very confused, he cannot decide which one he should eat. So it is a very difficult situation to choose, right? So he is not going to eat any one of them. So he uses an equal to sign. So he's just going to keep his mouth like this, closed, not eating anyone. Okay? So this is equals to, right? Like we have done, correct? And then which one is less than? Very good. This one is less than, and this is the greater than sign. Nicely done. Let's try and compare the numbers by writing it down here, okay? 16 and 20. So 16 is less, right? And 20 is more. So Mr. Alligator will eat 20 and open its mouth towards 20. Which of the following is correct? 13 is greater than 8. That is correct, right? But is 13 less than 8? No. So this is the correct option right here. Nicely done. Let's try the next one. You have to compare and select the correct option. Which option is correct? Equals to sign. See? Nice work, you guys. Amazingly done. Let's move on to the next screen. You have to select the correct option. Is 10 greater than 20? No, right? This is not the correct option. 10 equals to 20? Not again. 10 is less than 20? Yes. 20 is a bigger number, so Mr. Alligator will open its mouth towards 20, and this is my correct option. Nice work, you guys. Let's go to the next screen. You have to select all the correct options that you can find, okay? So, is 17 less than 19? Well, yes. Since 19 is a bigger number, Mr. Alligator has opened his mouth there. Is 10 equals to 1? No, because of course they are not two equal numbers. Is 20 greater than 0? Yes. 20 is more than 0, right? Hence, Mr. Alligator has opened his mouth towards 20. See? Nicely done. Congratulations, you guys. You have completed all the home deliveries. And yes, thanks again to Mr. Alligator for making it easier and faster. Let us revise what have we learned in today's class. In today's class, we learned to compare numbers up to 9 pictorially and use the words more and fewer. We learned to compare numbers up to 20 using a number line, and we also learned how to identify greater, smaller, greatest, smallest numbers and equal numbers in a given set of numbers. We also learned how to compare up to numbers up to 20 using symbols, greater, smaller, or equals to. And that is all for today's class. Well done, nice work, and have a great day ahead, and I'll see you the next time. Bye bye, take care.